Okay, so I literally haven't planned this video. I have found out something yesterday and I wanted to film a video on it or do a Snapchat or an Instagram story or something, but I was really ill yesterday with a really bad migraine. I've still got a really bad migraine, but it's kind of eased off a little bit, enough for me to kind of be awake enough to talk to you. I literally look a mess. I've got like the biggest, baggiest hoodie on and I'm just comfy. But basically, I feel like if I didn't talk about this, I wouldn't be using the platform that I have created properly, basically. I feel like I am ignoring the fact that this has happened, and I feel like I need to, one, spread awareness, which is exactly what my channel is for, and two, purely just to give my opinion on the situation. So yeah, I thought I'd just get my camera out and have it very chilled. I literally have you balanced on a box on top of a laptop on a tripod right now, and I'm literally just in bed. My walls have still got chalk all over them, so if they look dirty, it's chalk. If you wash it, it doesn't go away. So yeah, so basically what I wanted to talk about today was the article that came out yesterday surrounding the popular cream that is used within the psoriasis and eczema community, which is the natural Chinese herbal cream called yinganerjing. I don't know what it's called. I personally call it yinganerjing cream because I don't know what it's called. There has been huge kind of, I don't really know what the word is, popularity around this product. Now, I personally have never ever used this product. I can hold my hands up and honestly say I have never wanted to purchase it, and I have never used it. I've looked into it a lot. I've had friends look into it a lot. I've had one of my friends look into the ingredient side behind it, because within the psoriasis community, within the psoriasis forums, on Twitter, on Instagram, on all forms of social media, people talk about this yinganerjing cream all of the time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just going to get a picture up of it. So this is the cream. Okay, so the Daily Mail article headline was "Eczema and psoriasis sufferers are urged to stop using a dangerous Chinese medicine because it contains a potent steroid." I didn't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. Sorry, I'm being that person. This cream first came out and everyone on all of the psoriasis forums, on Instagram, on everything was like, oh my god, you have to try this, it's amazing, it works really well, it works really well. I was like, I'm a major skeptic when it comes to any treatment around psoriasis, purely because I've pretty much tried everything, and I also think something so cheap, I just don't understand how it can work so quickly if it doesn't contain steroids. Now, I personally don't use any steroids at all. When I was a lot younger and I was first diagnosed with psoriasis, I did use steroids, and I actually have scars all over my legs from where they thinned the skin so much because I used them continuously. Now, doctors don't actually tell you, but you should only use steroids for a maximum of 2 weeks, like consistent use for like 2 weeks, and then after that you shouldn't use them for a while because it's bad for you, basically. And people use steroids for like years on end, and then if they stop using them, you can go through something called topical withdrawal syndrome, or topical steroid withdrawal syndrome. And I follow so many girls on Instagram that are going through this, and oh my goodness, it is horrific. And they like warn about the side effects of using steroids for so long in your life, and honestly, it's quite terrifying. There's one girl that I follow called Steph. She's amazing, and she is still suffering. Like, her Instagram has like day 172, day 234, and like literally her diary of coming off steroids, and it is pretty intense on how awful it is. So I don't use any steroids. I'm just going to put that out there if anybody has any questions. I don't use any steroids. And the fact that you can buy this product only from like eBay and Amazon, one, should have been alarm bells for everybody. When this first started coming up in all the psoriasis communities and everything, and everyone was like, yeah, you can buy it off Amazon, you can buy it off eBay, I was like, I don't really know about that. I don't like that. Everybody goes on about this, how amazing it is. I have people comment on my Instagram and comment on my YouTube all the time like, oh my goodness, you need to try this, it's amazing, it's really good, it clears my skin up, it's the only thing that clears my skin up, it literally clears my skin up overnight, it's so good. If anything works that quickly, you need to be concerned. I'm sorry, but it's true. With psoriasis particularly, I'm not as clued up on eczema, but with eczema as well, anything that works that quickly, you need to be concerned. You need to think, what is in this? Why is this working so well? And the fact that it says it's all natural, but all of the ingredients are in Chinese and nobody can read the ingredients. Like, people on the psoriasis forum on Facebook were like getting their Chinese friends to like translate the ingredients, and I'm just thinking, like, if you don't know the ingredients, you can't read the ingredients, you don't know what is in something, why are you putting that on your skin? Like, that is so worrying. And I just think we all need to be a little bit more kind of aware of the fact that you're putting something you don't know what it is on your skin. Now, anything that is ever sent to me, any product that is ever sent to me to try out, anything that I ever try out new for my skin, I, one, look into the ingredients to check that they are not steroids, or none of them are really, really harsh chemicals, because I have enough harsh medicine within my body at the moment. I don't need anything else on my skin particularly. So the yinganerjing cream, or however you say it, was a definite no from me. I was like, I am never using this. So it basically says here, the MHRA have today issued a warning to patients who use the cream. Tests have found it contains clobestrol propionate, which is only used within prescription drugs. UK law states it is illegal to sell products containing this ingredient to the public. Now, this wasn't a cream that you got on prescription. This was, anybody could buy this. You can buy this from Amazon, from eBay. People were even selling it like on Facebook for sale and things like that. And it contained a product that is only available with prescription, which obviously when you have a prescription, you are under a doctor's care, so you are being monitored. If you have steroids from the doctors, obviously you are being monitored. I still don't agree with steroids, but you are being monitored. Whereas this cream, anybody could literally just buy. Like, it's so dangerous. 2 of the antifungal ingredients within this cream can lead to heart failure. That's worrying. Like, that's really worrying that people were using this. I was having people tell me to use this all the time. I literally had a girl comment on my YouTube video the other day. So if you're watching this, I don't know how to reach out to you because you said you don't have any social media. So if you are watching this, please stop using that cream. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you some alternatives to use that hopefully may help if you're kind of panicking that this is the only thing that helps you. But please, please, please stop using this cream. If you are using the yinganerjing cream, however you say it, please stop using this cream. It's dangerous, it can lead to heart failure, and you really have to like weigh up what is more important to you, slightly clearer skin or the fact of death, basically. This is so worrying, the fact that this was for sale for anybody to buy and it was marketed under a natural remedy. I think that there's like a petition going on. I saw something going on Facebook, and there's a petition to regulate the use of natural products, and if they are obviously not natural, especially if you can't read the ingredients, if they're in a different language. I think there is a petition now, like a proper, like a government petition, that is trying to get it regulated. So I'm going to find the link to that and leave a link in the down bar. So obviously go and sign that, because we want things that are available for us to be safe. We don't want things to be available that aren't safe and that could potentially kill us, because, well, that's not good, is it, basically? It says here that the MHRA have declared the stopped sale of the cream, and they've taken it down from websites and online markets. This is good, but their fear is that people that have already purchased the remedy sold online, as it doesn't contain steroids online, it says it is a natural product, people may still be using it, especially if they don't read the news. This is why I'm making this video, because I know a lot of my audience are younger people. I know that younger people don't particularly read the news. I'm sorry to generalise, but younger people tend to not read the news. I only found this article because it was shared on a psoriasis forum, and I was like, oh my goodness, because I don't tend to read the news because I like to have my blinkers on and I don't like to know about all the bad stuff that is going on in the world. People may think that that is really naive and that I need to know about it at my age and that I need to be realistic, but I like to have my blinkers on and I like to pretend that everything is okay. Obviously, if there is an important event going on in the world, you just hear about it, you walk past TVs that are on, or if something is really important, my parents will be discussing it at home. But the majority of the news I tend to steer away from because it's usually depressing, and I think if you're constantly surrounded by depressing things, you will become depressed. So I like to not think of those things, but psoriasis things I obviously do really like to keep clued up on. So I do have Google alerts, so I would have seen it eventually. I usually kind of flick through my Google alerts like, oh, there's nothing really that important. But this obviously flagged up as very important under my books, and I was like, I need to talk about this because it is something that is quite big within the psoriasis community, and I feel like if I don't talk about something like this and I ignore something like this, I am basically undelivering on what I promised to deliver on. And two, I want to basically reach out to my audience and the platform that I have. The platform that I have obviously contains a lot of followers within the psoriasis community, that if you are using this cream, you really need to stop using this because it isn't safe. There is also a little bit at the end of this article that says, a statement released today saying the MHRA advisors also used over the penny orange cream, which also contains steroids. Now, I haven't heard of this cream, but also if you've been using the penny orange cream, you need to stop using that as well because that also contains steroids and is very dangerous. Now, I know that this may freak people out. If this is your kind of sole treatment that you've been using and it has been controlling your psoriasis, I know this is probably going to scare you because I know hundreds, probably upon thousands of people have been using this cream. So I'm going to give you a few kind of suggestions on what to do if you are going to discontinue the use of this, especially because when you discontinue the use of steroids, especially if you use them every day, it is more than likely that you are going to flare because your body has basically just been kind of suppressed and it's kind of just been put on pause. So your psoriasis hasn't cleared, your psoriasis isn't gone, it's been put on pause. The minute that you take the pause button off, if you think that the cream is the pause button, the minute you take this away, it's going to grow back again, if that makes sense. It may not, but I am going to give you the warning now that that tends to be my experience within steroid creams and kind of all psoriasis medications. So a couple of suggestions that I do have. One of them is sorion cream. So sorion cream is absolutely amazing. This is 100% natural, and I mean, I have spent hours searching every single ingredient in this, cross-referencing the ingredients to check that none of them interact with anything else. I mean, I have like seriously researched this product because I promote this product, because I tell people to use this product. I would never promote a product that, one, I don't use, two, I don't agree with, and three, I haven't researched thoroughly into. So this really helps for me to kind of break down the dryness, and it also does reduce the redness as well. So I will leave a link in the down bar to where you can get sorion cream from. I'm on my like 20th tube of this stuff now, and I also use their head fluid, but if you're wanting like an alternative, this is great. Don't expect crazy results like yinganerjing cream or however you blooming say it, because it isn't a steroid. This is natural. This will take time to work. I recommend using it at least twice a day and persevering. You should ideally try products out for at least a month. At least give things 2 weeks before they start working, but you need to be using things for like at least a month before you know whether it is actually effective or not. And another thing that has been really popular at the moment within the psoriasis community is a cream from a brand called Child's Farm. Now, I personally have never used this, but I have heard that it's meant to be absolutely incredible. I've seen amazing results from it, and it is just a normal moisturiser. It's actually aimed at babies, so we know that it's going to be really gentle because obviously products that are aimed at babies are usually a little bit more gentler on the skin. So I haven't personally used it, so I can't give you any personal recommendations, but I know a lot of people that have used it, and I've seen it a lot within the psoriasis community. So if there is something that you're wanting to try out that is definitely risk-free, that it hasn't got any nasties in it, and has had success stories, Child's Farm is also obviously available. Again, I'll leave links in the down bar on where you can get these products from. Have a little look through my Psoriasis Awareness Week videos. All of my top tips are on my YouTube channel. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that this has been a bit informative to some of you, and I hope that if you hadn't seen the article, you now are very clued up and aware about the cream that is now very dangerous. And so again, obviously if you're using the cream, please discontinue the use of it. Have a look on my YouTube, try out the tips that I have on there, and I'm sending you all positive and healing vibes, and I hope that your skins are all doing okay. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and also make sure to hit the thumbs up because it really helps me out. Leave me a comment down below if you want to, and if you have any videos that you want me to kind of film, do leave a comment down below, and I'll hopefully try and get some of those filmed for you as well. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. Yinganerjing. Yinganerjing cream. Yinganerjing cream. I can't pronounce stuff. I only found this article even more and exaggerated. I can't even say that word. I don't know why I try and say exaggerate. I should just not say big words. Have a